Hey everybody, Becca Switzer here. Just thinking about the last few days, about just life in general and how we go through life and we start to stress, especially as we get older, about are we doing the right thing? Are we living to our potential? Are we living where we're supposed to live, seeing who we're supposed to see, spending time with who we're supposed to spend time with, going where we're supposed to go, all that stuff. And so a few lessons, or I want to believe are truths, that I've kind of reflected on over the last few days that I wanted to share in a message with you today. And hopefully you can hear through my bizarrely loud windshield. It's just always vibrating. Not really sure why. Don't know what's going on there. Anyway, three things kind of came to mind. One, I really do think that we experience the life and the things in our lives that we're supposed to experience as we're supposed to experience them. Like, I've been guilty recently in life of worrying that I'm not doing enough, or seeing enough. I haven't seen enough of the world, or I haven't why am I not standing underneath a waterfall on top of an elephant doing a headstand, and I feel like a lot of that comes from social media, and it's geez, we're just constantly bombarded with these ideas of living your best life. But I think that living your best life really means just doing what comes naturally to you, and you're gonna have experiences and see things and do things as the time is right for you to do and see those things. They'll come to you. So life will happen and unfold right on time in perfect ways if you allow it to. And in the meantime, you fill your time with meaningful little things like treating your body right, exercising, feeding yourself right, enjoying good food, listening to music that you love, spending time with the people that you love, enjoying your pets, doing those things, cooking, reading. That's the little moments are what life is primarily made up of. The second thing is, when it comes to decisions, we stress about making decisions, about making the right decision, making it on time, when are we supposed to decide? And I think decisions also are made right on time in perfect ways. If it was time for you to decide something, you would have decided it. So don't stress yourself out about the time that it takes before you make the decision. There's going to be this time. So if you have an idea, whether it's a move you're going to make or something you're going to change in your life or whatever, if it was time for you to decide, you would have decided already. So, and when the time comes, you'll know what decision to make because it'll just be time. You won't be worrying and wondering. So relax. And the next thing is, sometimes we look back on our lives and we wonder about decisions that we've already made. Did we make the right one? And sometimes we make mistakes and we wish we'd made different choices, but I think that we always make the best decision we possibly can with the information that we have at the time. So whatever decisions you've made in your life that have led you to where you are right now, whether you thought they were a good decision or now you wish you'd chosen a different path, at the time, if you had better information or you could see the future, you would have made a different choice. But you always have made the best choice that you possibly can in the moment with the information that you have. So give yourself grace. Everybody's just doing their best. And I really believe that life is just meant to be lived. We complicate it so much as human beings when we could just look to nature and be like, look, nature is just alive. My dog doesn't get up every day and stress about where he's gonna live and if he's fulfilling his life purpose. His life purpose is to be a dog. And that entails a lot of naps, licking his own butt. He doesn't really do that very much. He's a little bit too pretentious for that. In sniffing things, peeing on stuff, chewing things, enjoying food, being with his humans, exploring outside. And that's what he does every day. And then someday he's not going to do that anymore because he's going to die, unfortunately, just like the rest of us. But we're humans, and all we have to do is human stuff. And what is human stuff? Well, it's whatever makes you feel good and in alignment. And I know that those can seem like buzzwords sometimes, but if you feel like you're doing something or you're not doing something just because you feel like you're supposed to be living your life a certain way, you actually feel discord with that. You feel like friction almost. Instead, if you're just living a life that is in alignment with who you really are, all the simple things we talked about, surrounding yourself with loving people, having fulfilling relationships, taking care of your body with, eating good things and exercising and listening to things that make you feel good. Life is just meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be this fun journey of exploration. And yes, there are challenges along the way, but we are meant to just live and be. And if sometimes that means just curling up on the couch next to the fire, reading a good book next to your pet, cool. Sometimes if that means doing a handstand in a waterfall with a baby jaguar draped over your shoulders, then that's cool too. But don't stress about if that's supposed to be your life or not. Relax. We're all just meant to be here to explore, evolve, learn, and hopefully make the world a good place for each other. I think the most important thing, for me anyway, ends up being the relationships and the experiences that I have with the people that I love the most. Are we giving each other love and making it a good place for each other and helping each other navigate this bizarre journey of life, right? So anyways, those are just some things that have been on my mind. It's really easy to get hard on yourself and worry or stress about how life is supposed to be lived. And those are just some things that I've thought about. So anyways, hope that helps. Enjoy your life. Spread some light out there. Be cool to people. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.